Great. We're going to start our Scrum session. We'll be joined today by Berlin from FPX. If you have any questions for him, please use the Zoom hand raise feature. We'll also take any questions from the media room. All right, first question from Mohammed VLRGG.
Hello. Okay, so Berlin, this is your third appearance in an international stage, but this time you won't be without TZH, who has been appearing with you, but with live. With how has been the difference playing with live, uh, playing with live compared to playing with TZH, especially with TZH, you are playing a single duelist composition most of the time, but in kickoff, we've been seeing with you, Live and Autumn playing that double duelist. How has it been compared for the two playstyles? Thank you.
柏林选手，这也是你们第3回参加世界赛了。然后其实也想问一下和之前的一个区别，因为之前可能你们团队里是有 TZH 的嘛，然后在那个时候你们更多的会选擇一個單決鬥的一個陣容，但是現在可能在可能 Autumn 和 Life 加入之後，你們有的時候也會在 kick off 在起點賽的時候，我們也看到了一個雙決鬥的陣容，所以你覺得和他們這些不同的隊員在一起打有什麼樣的區別？然後你如何看待這種不同的打法風格？
角色的部分，我認為跟版本有點關係，就是過去因為斯凱挺強勢的，所以我們會可以去拿更多道具位，然後還有雙煙，然後去玩單決鬥。那現在，斯凱被 nerf 之後，其實我們發現有很多角色可以代替他的位置，然後像右路，他是一個很好的角色，然後，我們就會變成雙決鬥。Life 的加入，無疑是幫助我們很多，就是他在不管是任何一個決鬥位的。就是角色的位置上都能玩得很好，然後也很團隊，很適應我們的打法風格。
I feel like it depends on the meta, because before Sky is a really strong character in the game, so with Sky we could use some utility comp, and we could use our double smoke comp, and we could use that one duelist comp. But right now, I think we have a big nerf on Sky. It's not as strong as before. So we'd like to use Euro instead of Sky, and it maybe mixed our into that two duelist comp. And as for Life, I think Life really helps a lot after he joined us. And I feel like Life is a really strong player, and he could play any role. And right now, we have a very good team synergy.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Next question from Pedro Romero.
Hey Berlin, sort of a question that's similar to the first one that was asked in this press conferences. More so looking at the team's performance in kickoff, you guys finishing second place, which then led to you guys qualifying for Madrid. What do you feel was the biggest challenges that the team experienced on the road to Madrid, in addition to the fact of just having to bring in new players into the team?
其實我們之前也看過你在起點賽你們隊伍的一個表現嘛，然後這回也是以第2的成績來到了馬德里大師賽。那你覺得在你們向馬德里大師賽進發的過程中，什麼是你們最大的挑戰？然後包括現在可能有一些人員的變動啊，然後你覺得怎麼樣？
都在來到之前。
對，就是在想要去到馬德里大師賽的路上，就是在往前衝擊的時候，最大的挑戰是什麼？
其實當中並沒有什麼遇到太多，應該說太大的挑戰，就是算是還算挺順利的。那唯一要找的就是當時因為放那個年假，有一段時間沒有打比賽，所以要稍微找一下這感覺。然後 Life 的加入，其實他因為是一個很經驗很老道的選手，所以我們沒有太多的磨合，或者說戰術上他有什麼不適應或者什麼的，就是他都打得挺好的，對，然後也都挺適配，所以沒有什麼太大的困難。
I feel like on the road of Masters Madrid, there's no big challenge. It goes smoothly. Maybe only the biggest challenge for us is our vacation. We have a long time that we didn't manage to play competitions, maybe on the stage. So maybe that's the biggest challenge. And for Life, our new player, I feel like Life is a very experienced player, and we don't have to spend much time to have a good team synergy right now. I think we are pretty good, and he devoted himself to the team. He helped us a lot.
Thank you. Next question from Ichimon.
Hi, Berlin. This is Ichman from Colombia. I just want to know mostly how you're feeling about your opponents, like Carbine Corp, especially knowing that they are the winners of EMEA Kickoff. So I want to know how you're feeling about that.
Could you speak louder?
I'm sorry. This is better?
Yeah, I can. Right
Okay.
now.
Okay, I just want to know like how you're feeling about your opponents, knowing especially that they are the winners of EMEA Kickoff.
就是对于你们接下来的对手，其实 KC 你觉得他们怎么样？因为他们是 EMEA 的冠军嘛。对于接下来这场比赛，
过去有对上他们一次，然后因为现在他们有人员上的变动，所以我们有研究过他们的比赛，然后我们觉得我们蛮有信心的，就是我们对现在自己的队伍信心是很大的，就是之前来世界赛可能是在学习的，但这次就是会带给大家不一样的东西，然後是想要讓大家來學習我們，對，我們會來證明自己。
we have fight against with KC before, and although they have a very big roster change, we have do a lot of research on them. We have watched tons of walls of their team. So right now, maybe we are pretty confident about the matchup, and maybe for other before this tournament, maybe every time we attend in international events, we are here for learning. But right now, this time we want to show something different. Well, maybe this time is the time for other team to learn from us.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hello, Berlin. Here, Theo from Sons of KS from Latin America. I have two questions for you. The first one is, even though you already told us a little bit about your match against K-Corp, and well, we all know that it's your second time facing them, what do you think will go different this time? Not even, regardless of their roster change, what do you think that FPX have now that can make a difference between what happened last year in Sao Paulo? And the second question is about your Sunset, which is one of your strongest maps. Are you ready if this map gets banned on the match tomorrow?
第一个问题，他想问你两个问题。第一个问题是因为刚才也提到 KC 了嘛，你们之前在圣保罗也是有交手过。然后虽然说他们有一些人员的变动，但就是咱们不考虑这些人员的变动，你觉得这次的比赛怎么样会有不一样的地方？就是怎么做会有不一样的地方？然后第二个问题是想聊一下你们的日落之城这张地图，因为他们都知道这是你们非常强勢的一張地圖。那明天的地圖 BP 上，比如說你覺得會發生什麼樣的事情？如果它被ban掉會怎麼樣？
第一個問題，我認為因為就是我們在他們人員變動之後，就是不討論這部分的話，就是我們研究過他們最近的比賽，然後我們研究下來的結果是我們覺得並不為，就是對我們的打法或者說對我們的戰術來講，並不會有什麼太大的障礙，或者說我們需要很好去針對的地方。我認為我們打好我們現在訓練賽有的東西，然後對，就是可以很輕鬆的取勝，只要我們不要犯太多個人的失誤。然後因為有 Life 的加入，所以我們的戰力也會比之前像在巴西的時候還要再高一點。對，我覺得就是沒有什麼太大的會擔心的點。對，然後第二個問題是關於地圖的部分，我們並不會怕它 ban 掉，或者說選了哪張圖我們打不了。對，我們就是每張圖都會練得很多戰術，然後練得很好。對，不會說怕它 ban 了我們日落之城我們就打不了，我們還有很多其他很強的。
The answer of the first question is, as I said before, we have do a lot of researches on their, like their walls, their competitions, and so I feel like their play style right now is, there's no hurdle for us, and if we could play as our Euro performance, we could play all the performance we do in our scrims and do not make so many mistakes. I think we could easily get a win. And right now, after Life joined us, we have a very, very good team synergy and we are much better than before. So we don't worry about that. And the answer of the second question is, we don't care about the map veto because every map we have our own strategy on this map. So we don't care about it at all.
Thank you.
Hi, Berlin.
Oh.
You've not been able to win a match as FPX at these global events, though you have come close. But when you played in China and qualified to Madrid, it seemed like the confidence was really, really high. So can you speak a little bit to the level of confidence inside the team and what's raised that confidence level so much going into Madrid?
他说之前在国际赛上的表现可能相对来说没有那么好，也没能赢下很多地图或者怎么样。但是可能说在经历了很多国内的比赛之后，感觉现在的 FunPlus 变得比以前更有信心了。那也想问一下，现在对你的信心大概达到了一个什么样的程度？然后你觉得是什么样导致了这种信心的增加呢？
我认为其實是由於我們過去在世界賽上沒有表現很好，所以我們也從中學習了很多，然後才導致於說我們在訓練上有更多的方向，然後能在國內比賽打得更好。然後這是我們信心增加的一個部分。然後大概前面的問題怎麼是？
第二個是就是你們現在隊內的信心大概達到一個什麼樣的等級？
一個什麼樣的？就是就像我前面講的，我們是要來我們是來世界賽上表演我們自己所有的東西，然後讓大家來學習，要讓大家知道說我們是有一戰之力，然後這個舞台是有我們的位置的。對。
I feel like due to our performance before, we didn't manage to have a very good result on these major tournaments. So we have learned a lot of things from this experience. And so in order to have a better performance in our domestic competition. And right now, I think like the level of our confidence in our team, maybe it's pretty good. This time we come to this Master Madrid and we want to show ourselves. We want to let other teams learn from us. And I think maybe this time for this international stage, we have one spot there.
How much do you think FPX has improved compared to last year, if you were to rate this level of the team versus last year's team?
你覺得今年的 FunPlus 相比於去年來說進步了多少呢？
我認為大概2.5倍。
2.5倍。It feels like 2.5 like compared than last year.
And to clarify things, since adding Autumn, it's been a mixture of communication on the team between English and Chinese.
English 然后是中英混合的嘛？那你觉得你们是如何保持这个沟通的体系运轉下去的？
其實這個問題在剛開始它加進來的時候比較嚴重一點，那現在比較緩解，就是通常我在指揮的時候會先用中文講一遍，然後再用英文講一遍。那後來大家因為他自己也會去學中文，然後大家也會稍微學一點英文，那就是後來就是大家能比較聽得懂他在說什麼，然後我們講中文的時候他也能理解我們的表達意思，所以後面就比較稍微緩解一點。那目前依然是會。就是我會中英文都講一遍去指揮，就不管是在購買階段還是說在臨場的時候。
To be honest, at the beginning, it was a serious problem for us because it's have some communication issue. But I think on the way of our progressing, on the way of our attending more competitions, it goes well right now. And for my as an AGL of this team, I would like to call with English first and then to Chinese. And Autumn, he's really hardworking and he's learning Chinese right now. And we have a better communication right now. So maybe for this stage of competition, we need to both use Chinese and English. Maybe we could do it better later.
Thank you.
Hello, Berlin. 你好，你好. You said before that you've studied KC and you feel like their play style is not going to cause much of an issue to you. But I wanted to ask, is there a team here that you feel like their play style could cause an issue to you? 你好 Berlin， 你刚才说你们跟 KC 研究的时候，你觉得他们的 play style 跟你们来講的話沒有問題的，但是在這兒有沒有別的隊你當 IGL 的時候覺得會跟你們有一些複雜的問題的？Play style wise，
我們來這邊打訓練賽， 目前來講都是有一個挺好的勝率，然後都沒有什麼太大，就是在遇到的隊伍上都沒有什麼太大的指揮衝突，或者說會覺得說對面很壓制我們，就唯獨有一隊FUT 我們被他們就是槍法上有點碾壓過去，對，就是這個可能跟指揮沒有關係吧，但是就是他會有很多個人爆發或者突破的東西，會比較影響我的指揮。對。
I feel like we have a very high winning rate in our scrims, and there's no big problems at this issue. But for I need to focus on Foot Esports this team. They are very good at aiming, and maybe we still have a gap between aiming with them. And I feel like as an IGL of this team, it doesn't matter that on this kind of issue, it's more something on individual.
You also said just now that you are calling in both Chinese and English because of Autumn on your team. I wanted to ask you, has this affected other areas of your game because you have to basically say everything twice when you're in the game? And 你刚才说你跟 Autumn 也说英文，还有你还得解释你自己在中文还有英文都得解释。我想问问你，对你的别的地方上有影响吗 ？IGL 你的工作上有影响吗？或者是你的 calling 上有影响吗？
会有的，就是因為你可能一開始只要講，在他還沒加入之前，我可能只要講一遍，然後我們可以很快去執行這件事情。但是我現在要分成2遍解釋，那每一次的指揮或每一次的溝通，你都 delay 個大概2-3秒的話，你加起來就是可能不止2-3秒，但你總共加起來的話，對整場比賽影響下來是挺大的。就是當然最好還是能到。就是我講英文或者講中文其中一種，就大家都能聽得懂，就不會有這個延遲的問題。
I feel like it affects our performance. Like right now, I need to call like for twice every time, and it make our communication much more delay than before. So, to be honest, it affects our performance, but maybe we'll do it better later.
Are you the only person having to do this? Is the rest of your teams having to do this as well, causing like a longer delay? 就是你一個人必須得說英文嗎？還有所有的隊員
可以協助你一起做這件事。
其實大家都會稍微講一些英文，就是因為在平常在天梯 rank 中，他們其實都是也會用英文交流的。但是在一些比較細節，或者是說他們可能腦袋要轉中文轉成英文的時候，會有點打結，或者說不知道該講什麼詞。那這時候可能溝通上就比較混亂一點，所以其實大家多少都是會講。
All our teammates, they could speak a bit of English. We could communication with English in the game. But in terms of some details, maybe I'm the one to stand out to call. So it was a bit of messy, but everyone in our team, we could speak a little bit of English.
謝謝 Berlin， 加油！
謝謝。
Thank you. We'll take some remote media questions. A question from Ashim Gosu Gamers.
Hi, Berlin. So my question is about the team was almost unstoppable at China kickoff before you faced EDG in the finals. Even that was a closely fought series. So can you tell us what are the areas where the team can still improve heading into Masters Madrid?
之前你们在旗舰赛的表現可以说势不可擋，就是即使說在之後遇到了 EDG， 其實你們表現也都是很好的。那你覺得來到馬德里大師賽，你覺得你們還需要在哪些方面做一些進步和調整呢？
我認為我們在個人事務上，還有一些像剛剛講到的溝通的部分上，會需要的一些調整。我們在上次對到 EDG 的時候，很可惜的輸掉，有很多的比分的輸的原因，就是因為不管是個人失誤也好，或者說溝通也好，就這兩個點，我覺得是要着重調整一下。
I feel like there are two parts we need to make some improvements. Like the first one is we need to make less mistakes than before, and the second one is communication. For example, the competition we faced against with Edward Gaming before, it was a little pity that we lost many kinds of rounds because our individual mistakes or some issue on our communications. We'll keep working on that.
Thank you and best of luck.
Thank you. Final question from Karsa J.
Hello, Berlin.
Hello.
我想問一下，就是這次比賽你最想遇到的對手是誰？然後還有就是在那邊適應的怎麼樣了？就想了解一下你們隊伍的現在這個狀態。
我個人最想遇到的對手應該會是 Sentinel，就是想跟 Tense 打打看，對，他是我一個Valorant 的算是一個祈禱我的一個點吧，就是他之前夺冠讓我蠻有動力的。然後現在大家來到這邊適應的挺好的，就是東西也都很好吃，然後我們又去外面逛逛，然後身體也沒有說太多的不適，就是可能有一點水土不服，但是就還好，都還不錯。
可以，我们这边就中国的粉絲都很支持你們，好吧？你們加油！
謝謝，加油！
好的。
The question is which team you wanna face against with in this tournament, and how's your status right now? Did you adjust to the environment there? And the answer of Berlin is, I really want to meet Sentinels in this tournament, and I really want to fight against with Tens on this stage. It's some kind of my dream to play Valorant. And right now, our team, we have a very good adaptation into Madrid. And I feel like the food here, we are really enjoyed, and our status is pretty good right now. And all the fans are supporting you guys, and Berlin says thank you.
Thank you very much. That will conclude our scrim session with Berlin.